See Bimbo's husband. See Bimbo's husband. See what he bought for her on their 2nd year anniversary, wedding anniversary. And you, ordinary take me out. You cannot take me out. Please don't compare.
When will you take me out?
Don't worry, baby. I'm taking you out very soon.
Hello, everyone.
How are you all doing?
Yeah, fine.
Right. Good to have you here once again. My name is Muyiwa.
And I'm Oyin Consola.
And this is
Love and Emotions Up.
So
today we are talking about a topic. Well, it's still going to be difficult to talk about the topic anyways, but it goes as how not to be stupid in marriage. And then I'm wondering that, okay, how stupid now? Like, how far stupid? Like, how is stupid entering the talk now?
Yeah, and that is why we are here, to make you prevent every form of stupidity, which might be insensibility or dullness or silliness in marriage. You know, sometimes we just hear of things, of people, we've seen scenarios of people just behave some ways.
Yes, when you hear about
wonder,
some things that causes fights in marriage, or even things that lead to divorce in marriage, there are seemingly silly things that you would be like, it shouldn't even cost this amount. So it's just like stupidity. That's just the name to call it, because there are small things that one should have, place attention on, that one just,
and that's why we have cracked the codes, and then we are here to mention those things that will make you not be stupid or silly or dull in marriage.
Insensible.
Or insensible in marriage, you understand? So that's why we titled it How Not to Be Stupid in Marriage. And that takes us to point 1. Before we move to point 1, if you have not subscribed, subscribe now. Hit this subscribe button. If you have not liked, like now. And if you have not shared, share freely to
as many as
people.
possible.
Yes, as many people as possible. All right, so we're going to the first one, which says properly managing expectations. You know, in marriage, people come into marriage with lots of expectations.
Big expectations.
Yes, the man is coming in with expectation. Oh, the woman will be washing clothes for me. The woman will be cooking for me. Yes, she will kneel down. She will kneel down for me when she's cooking, serving the food. You know, all those very, very funny things.
And say, my lord.
Yes, and say, my
king.
Lord, my king. In fact, I posted on my status some days back, and somebody said, my redeemer. I'm like, redeemer of what? So funny things like that. And then the woman too comes, like she's expecting that the guy would always provide, always take her out every day. You understand? And some people come in with very, very, very funny thoughts, like we'll be having sex every hour. Every hour.
Seriously,
you know, I mean,
like
they are all
seriously.
expectations. So now we're here to tell you that you need to properly manage those expectations. That's number one way of not being silly or stupid in marriage. Properly manage those expectations. Now, we are not saying that you should not have expectations, but those expectations need to be properly managed. And how do you properly manage them? Ensure that you are not putting anybody under undue pressure.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Don't expect that in your first year of marriage, your husband is going to be buying you a car or, doing some crazy stuff. If he doesn't have the capacity yet, calm down.
Do not
calm down. Yes,
pressurize
don't
him
pressurize
or
him or her. Do you get?
Yes.
And then you just see so many expectations, and you be like, where is this coming
exactly
from?
And most of the time some of our expectations are being adopted from different scenarios that is not even peculiar to you or your setting, and then you just want to carry it hook, line and sinker and expect your spouse to start doing some of those things. And when your spouse does not do some of those things, you start having this bad feeling, and then it starts from there. because marriage is 100%. Once you give your 100%, your spouse will want to give you his or 100%. Do you understand? So it's not as if you be standing on one high and lofty place and be thinking that okay, it's gonna bring the 100% while I probably meet him somewhere. No,
my own is just to come and collect.
Exactly.
See, in marriage, people give. Marriage is a combination of two givers. I give, she gives. I give, she gives. And at the end of the day, we are just. Everybody is happy to give.
Yes.
Do you understand? So what you receive, you'll be happy that you are receiving it. In fact, because you are coming with the mind of giving.
Yes. In fact, when you start giving your 100%, if your spouse has sense, like it's sensible,
That's
you know.
right.
When you start giving your 100%, your spouse will want to even outdo you.
Yes.
So, you know, give 101%. And when he gives 101%, be like, me save go, I can give 150%. And then that's just how it goes. You understand?
And that way you will see that it's going to be smooth, and then there will be less of troubles, less of nagging, less of I expected him to do this, he's not doing it. I expected her to do this and she's not doing that. And that takes us to point number 2, which is resetting wrong mindset. See, a lot of people come into marriage with a lot of wrong mindset. Mindset like all men are scum, women are scam.
No man, all men cheat.
All men cheat.
Women are after your money.
Exactly. Everybody must fight in marriage. No marriage is perfect, and things like that. I mean, all these things are all wrong mindsets.
Yes.
See, in marriage, you must come with the mind of I want to work and you want to work.
Yes, so
and we both want to make it work. Do you understand?
Yes.
So if you come with that wrong mindset already, I posted on our Instagram page a few days back about the mind, the power of engineering of the mind, where there was a particular person that was saying that he cannot give all in a relationship because he's expecting that the person will break his heart already.
Yes.
Do you understand? Even before entering a relationship, you can imagine expecting heartbreak already before you even enter. So when you enter, that means that the heartbreak will happen.
There is a way that your mind orchestrates things that are around you.
Exactly.
It pulls the force. It pulls that kind of person that your mind has already imagined to you, and then it makes it become your own reality. And then in that mindset could be as a function of different things: your background, your environment, what you see people do, what you've heard people say, and all of those things. And then you adopt some of these things, and then it accumulates to become the building of your mindset in your mind. So some of these things we need to pull them down. Some of these things we need to restructure some of those things. Some of these things we even need to discard them completely. So reworking wrong mindset is very, very important. It's very, very important.
So you have to rework those mindsets, and some of them are due to maybe how you were brought up, your parenting system, maybe in your own home, where the home you're coming from, your mother ran away from the house, or your dad beat your mother, and all that, and those things are put those things in your mind. Please, first of all, reset your mind so that good things and better things can come out from your own home.
I think a way of doing this right now is to sit down, think about your perspective about a man or a woman, depending on who you are, and think about how to treat them. Think about why you think you should treat them that way, and think about your background. Think about your friend circle and how those external people influences your idea about the other person.
That's right.
Do you understand? Then we can start looking for the root cause of why you think you treat a woman this way, or why you think you treat a man that way, and from there you can start rebuilding, because we need to really know the source before we can really tackle the problem. So we really need you to sit down and think about all of these things and start work from there.
All right, and that takes us to point number 3: how not to be stupid in marriage. Point number 3: consciously working on yourself and gaining knowledge. Consciously working on yourself and gaining knowledge. See, you will notice that we said consciously. It has to be conscious. It has to be deliberate. You must want to gain knowledge. You must want to be a better person. Do you understand? Because that way is how you will have a proper marriage.
Yes.
Imagine somebody who has had some wrong notions about some things before. If the person does not consciously now, after resetting the mind, now gain new knowledge, positive knowledge to replace that old mindset,
yes,
the person will still replay what was in the mind before.
Exactly. I know that there is this quote that says that if you keep doing something the same way, you get the same result. You can't you can't expect to get different results. So at the point where you've really sat down to really analyze the things that are causing your wrong mindset, you need information about how to go about it. Let me give you an example. A medical doctor, for example, when you sit in front of a medical doctor, he says that, okay, how is he doing you? Is it your head that is paining you or your stomach? And then he can answer that, okay, use paracetamol this and this daily. How did you know that it's a how did you know it's supposed to be paracetamol you're supposed to use? Because he has gone to school, he has studied medicine, he had done what's it called, trials with drugs on different patients and all. He gained knowledge to be able to attack that problem. So you need to always gain knowledge. There is no stage in marriage that you feel that you've learned enough. Marriage is a school that you keep learning and learning and learning, because human being evolve. What's it called, our generations to evolve. Look at our computer age, internet age is having impact on our generation right now compared to like 5 or 10 years ago. So things are really changing, so you really need to get information every time.
Yes, I remember knowledge is power.
Yes.
You see, when you have knowledge, when life throws lemon at you, you make lemonade out of it based on the knowledge that you have.
Imagine not knowing that there is a drink that they call lemonade. When they just give you lemon, like she just treat it that which one is this one like this. But now that you know that there is lemonade drink, she just be like, thank you for the lemon. You just cut it and do lemonade straight like that.
And let me say this. One of the ways again is by knowing how your spouse knowing your spouse's temperament.
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Why this knowledge of knowing temperament types will make you know why your spouse acts the way he or she does. You see where knowledge comes in. So because you know that when you see your wife that she's always silent, quiet and all that, you understand that, oh, maybe because she's melancholy or maybe because she's phlegmatic, as the case may be. Do you understand? So that way, the knowledge about that will help you know how to handle her better and how to take advantage of her strengths over her weakness. And that takes us to point number 4, which is avoiding comparison. You see this social media age, the thing that social media is causing for some people.
Yes, because everything has its own good and bad. A lot of people have really harnessed the power of social media to become better versions of themselves, to acquire wealth and all. While some other people, on the other hand, they're putting unnecessary pressure on themselves. And those people that are even causing the pressure self, I don't even know what to even say about it.
They are just on their own,
I don't even understand.
They are using it to catch cruise. And you don't understand that it's cruise they are catching, and then you are pressurizing yourself unduly. You see the man, he just come stays beside one G-Wagon and snap a picture beside one Chrysler like that, and snap picture and do this and do that. You see one lady like that, she's on Bentley enjoying herself, blah 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 blah. Maybe because she could be the owner, it could be somebody else's own, whatever. The point is, avoid comparison. All these social media things you are saying, not all of them are true.
And even
be your own self.
Even if some of them are true, some of their situations are different. Some of them were giving birth to in a wealthy family. Some of them had some exposures that you didn't have. Some of them had even grown into some of those things, and then you just want to wake up one day and be like them. It doesn't work that way. So understand yourself, understand your spouse, give room for expansion, and do not compare. You know that this is my friend. When the guy was proposing, he used carat diamond ring to propose. You are not giving me this 5,000 naira ring. You sure you don't love me? No, it doesn't work that way.
You'll be talking to your husband, see Bimbo's husband. See Bimbo's husband, see what he bought for her on their 2nd year anniversary, wedding anniversary. And you, ordinary take me out, you cannot take me out. Please, don't compare.
When will you take me out?
Don't worry, baby. I'm taking you out very soon. Alright, so avoid comparison. It is usually said that he who compares himself with another is not wise. And that takes us to point number 5. Allow growth of your spouse.
Very, very important.
Now, we've been talking about you pressurizing yourself. This time, don't pressurize your spouse. Allow your spouse grow. You know, your spouse might be at a particular level now, and you're expecting your spouse to have reached another level. Hold on, calm down.
Give him space. Give her space.
Give her space. Give her time.
You know? You will reach there.
Yes.
Everybody go chop the what's it called? I don't want to call it breakfast because I can think of something else. But really, everybody would still enjoy life if you give yourself space, room for growth. Do not pressurize him that you should have been this, you should have been that. Yes, we know that you can give yourself drive. Drive is different from pressurizing. I want you to know the difference. It's very necessary for you to always put fire on in the heart of your spouse, you know, to make them, you know, chase their dreams, you know, achieve goals and all, but do not pressurize your spouse.
See, everyone is work in progress.
Exactly.
We need you to know that everybody is work in progress. See, the level you are yesterday should not be the level you will be tomorrow, and that means that everybody should be moving at a particular rate and at a particular speed. But different people have different speed, so just allow them. And even I think it depends on even temperament. Still, the rate at which a choleric will be moving because of their own leadership goal-driven person.
Yes,
is different from the rate at which a phlegmatic will run. Do you understand? So you need to understand So you need to understand that, and then do not allow your spouse to be under pressure. Allow them grow at their own pace. Give them time to grow. And that takes us to the next point, which is taking to correction. Uncle, auntie, take to correction.
Uncle most especially.
Yes, I said uncle first
because they didn't want to hear it that they are wrong. In fact,
it's at that time they will be they will now be quoting scripture that the Bible says, submit to your husband. This one, that one, this that. Uncle,
be hearing words.
When they correct you, please heed to correction, because correction is for your own good. Correction does not kill anybody. Correction only makes one better. Do you understand? Even although we are not talking to children now, but the Bible says something. It says, spare the rod and spoil the child. So that means that there's always the place for correction. Do you understand? Auntie,
if you want to correct people
in law,
you need to know how to talk to human beings, especially. You know that we talked about what's it called? Gaining knowledge. Gaining knowledge would make you understand that a man is wired differently, a woman is wired differently. So if you really want to bring the child out of a man, you don't need to. It's not even necessary. You don't need to say that you did this thing for me. Whoa, I will not even take it. Don't even think that can
study him.
There are ways of melting a man's heart. See, of every hard man out there,
my heart is melted already.
Flakes. of every man, I used to say something when we were cutting that I'm the gentle type, okay, and I've never been used to, you know, scolding or shouting or anything like that. Anytime there is any issue that really saddens my heart or makes me very angry, I'll first of all calm down. But I've processed the word in my mind. Because one thing has always been in my mind, that words are eggs. Once it drops to the ground, it cannot pick it. It's only that person have brain loss, memory loss. Okay, so when I want to talk to him about something that is paining me, something that I did not like that he did, the way I talk about it very calmly. I didn't know that it was eating him. It was later that he told me that, you know,
People of God, let me come in at that point. See, honestly, it's very true that when you want to talk to a man, you need to understand that men have ego. You like it or not, that is the truth.
Just like women have emotions, so it's not like a bad thing.
So the way you talk to the man, see, this woman, anytime she's talking those things into my head like this, the way she used to say it, oh my God, you know, she would just be saying it like this. as if you are peeling onions. Just small like this, small like this. And man, it's getting into my subconscious. But if she comes to me gra,
you be like clone sharab bearing, like
work.
why you well been
so,
all these
so,
things,
so
yeah.
please understand each other and know how to correct
Yes,
love.
yes.
Very important. And that takes us to the next point, which is avoid third party interference.
You see this one?
Third party.
This one.
Third party.
This one, I still don't understand the reason why some. Let me come in from ladies, because I'm a woman which ways. It might actually talk about man anyways. I still don't understand the reason why some women, you know, still make their best friends or maybe their sisters or their mom a third party in their marriage. You know, every small thing that happen, like they be like, mommy meet us or yes, or your friend be like, hey bestie, come and see this man said
this
in this age and time, that if it's only the Lord that knows what is in the mind of every human being.
Be wise.
Please, in the name of the Lord.
That's how I heard of one story about one lady. The husband said, please, when I come back, wear lingerie. Wear lingerie when I come back.
It's a bushman,
and the woman, they call it lingerie.
Please continue.
Right? So, and then she went to go and be asking her friend that my husband said that I should wear lingerie.
What do you think?
What do you think?
Sister, you want to be sleeping on the bed together with your man?
This is how people create cracks on the wall in their marriage. And allow friend that did not know anything before. That one will now begin to orchestrate things.
That was even
begin to give you ideas.
Imagine how you my friend and the husband will be. God, no.
And God will now help you. That your friend will now be more bustier than you. We have more goodies than you.
No. Like, what do you mean?
If the man cash that woman.
Goodies, forget goodies.
So
goodies.
Anyway,
what's
anyway,
goodies?
Well, you shall understand the point.
It's not goodies anything.
Please,
it's not good. It's just extra flesh.
It's all good. So please, don't allow third party interruption and interference in your home.
Whether friends, whether family,
anything. Don't allow it. It is you and your husband against others.
Every other person, not you against your husband or anything.
Exactly.
The two of you have been joined together to become one. And see it as that. Anything and that you don't understand, you would ask your spouse, why do you think I should do this?
Exactly.
That.
It is your home. And it's peculiar to the two of you. And that takes us to the number 8th point, which is prior and mutual agreement on finances. I don't understand. Why is she laughing?
I don't know. Is it did something like parade? You're like, okay, let's go.
All right. So prior and mutual agreement on finances. See, one of the places where there used to be stupidity or there used to be way for trouble is finances. We call it prior and mutual because it has to be beforehand. Let's talk about it. And then let's discuss it. Let it be mutual. Let's agree on it. And everybody is fine.
See, and this thing takes practice. I will not even lie. Because we women, I'm talking for myself, we are talking for the women generation.
That's right.
We women, we like to be pampered. We like to enjoy our moment. We like to, even if you are working, let us chop the reward of our labor. It's not as if we picking it on board. When you actually look at it, you see that marriage is a setting of agreement. Marriage is a setting of togetherness. Anything that happens to your husband actually happens to you. Anything that happens to your children happens to you. It gives you that. It makes you conscious of the fact that we need to work things together. So do you understand that I can see air of like maybe bone straight, very expensive and all. I want to get it. I can afford to get it. But if I get it now, it might really shake things up a little bit in the planning of what you're supposed to do in the house. And because of that, you'll be like, okay, let me just get maybe the short one or something. Do you understand? Yes. And even if I want to get it, I'll call this man that I saw one L. I really like it. And then if he says that we can still rough it back, okay, get it. If not, be like, okay, can you get something, or get something,
something
close to it. Yes. It brings greater bond, understanding, all of those things. We know it might not be easy, but it's what we can do, and is what we should do for the improvement and the betterment of the family.
Of our home. All right. So before we go, because this brings us to the end of part one.
Yes.
See,
it's a whole lot.
It's a lot.
It's a whole lot that we have to summarize.
Because we don't want you to be stupid in marriage. And that's why we had to come up with these things. Do you understand?
Yep.
With a lot of research and all that. Now we have an assignment for you. Go down to the comment section now and explain to me, or explain to us, or let us know, what do you think about your money is our money, my money is my money? Which is, I'm talking for women now, and the same thing goes for men. Give me or write on the comment section what you think about it. You know, most women say that thing that his money is our money, and my money as a woman is my money.
Soft woman life.
Exactly. So ladies, men, please, in the comment section, let us know what you think about it. We'd like to read your comments and then probably talk about it later. All right. Very soon we'll be releasing the part 2 of this video. Watch out. All right. If you have not liked, please like this video, share and subscribe. Please, that sharing part is very, very important. Very, very important. Let it reach out to people, especially for people that you know that, how will this man be behaving like this in his marriage? How will this woman be behaving like this in her marriage? Please help them. Let them not to be stupid anymore. Please. All right. See you in the next video. Bye.
Bye for now.